So we're stepping up the coffee game at Butler. I always bring my own coffee, but I'm usually a 2 to 3 cup of coffee per day kind of guy. And so after I come to the office, all we have is this thing. And I'm not a huge fan of Keurig coffee, and so I prefer my pour-overs. We got the Baratza burr grinder. We got the Bonavita electric kettle. We got our pour-over stand. Got our Hario V60 dripper. We got a little digital scale. Any scale will do. This one is what? Just a kitchen tour. And got the Joy coffee. And this is all the makings that you need for a legit cup of coffee. All right, so put your water in the kettle. Now when you do a pour over, there's kind of a lot of moving parts to it. There's a few things to consider. You gotta figure out like how many grams of coffee you're gonna do to how many ounces of coffee you're gonna make, the coarseness of the grind, which is appropriate for a pour over, and the temperature of the water. And so here I got my little scale. Open up the beans and you put it to grams. And typically on a pour over, I like to do like 22 to 24 grams. And this is like way off. Hold on. There's no way this is right. Okay, so I'm an idiot. I don't know if it's my fault or this is bad user experience design, but look it. There's supposed to be, this is what you put the stuff in, and I was trying to weigh it, but there's another plastic thing blocking it, so it wasn't weighing correctly. So, going back here, zero it out, put it on grams. Let's see if it's working now. Okay, that's more like it. So I'll weigh out like 22 to 24. It's later in the day, so I'll have like 22 grams. Boom, right about there. Then you throw it in your burr grinder. Before you do a burr grinder, because a burr grinder like crushes up the beans rather than just spins it around with a blade, and it kind of just keeps all the flavors and gases in there better than a typical kind of like, I guess a rotator grinder would. When you use these grinders, there's like, you can make it really fine for espresso, or you can make it really coarse for French press. I keep it like right in the middle. So like, I don't know if you can see that. That's about the coarseness that you want.
Nice.
Right there. And then you get your cone, you put it in your V60, make it flat. And again, I like my water at about 190 to 200. I got it about 190 right now. You do a little entry pour, which kind of preps the filter and the cup at the same time, so it gets some of the paper fibers out. And you throw this one out for the homies. This one I'm gonna dump in the trash.
He said for the homies.
And I think I'm gonna put this thing on top of the scale, the whole thing like that. Boom. Dump her in. Zero it out. You put it on ounces. And then you start your pour. Now check this out, dude. Right when you pour, you're gonna get, let me get my out of the shadow. You only pour about like 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces and just let it sit. And the hot water like lets all the gases release, and it's just really prepping the beans for the pour. And I let it do that for just like a second, and then watch when I pour it in, it starts to bubble up. It's called the bloom. Oh yeah. This is gonna be good. Basically, you just don't want the coffee to dry out. You want to just keep pouring until it's right about the top, and then stop, let it drip. And you do that till it's at 12 ounces. Should take about 3 minutes per cup of coffee. You want to make sure you don't get the water to touch the paper. You want it to touch the coffee, because if it like seeps behind the coffee and just gets watered down. So you want to pour the water like right on the coffee. That's it. Just wait, let it drip, and you're gonna have a bomb cup of coffee in about a minute.
You have a joke for us while we wait?
You know that brewing coffee is, biblically, the man is supposed to do it because the Bible says he brews.